one. Do you have a question?
Yeah. Why do we have the 4 A times 4 pi squared?
What's this?
Yeah.
That's 4 pi, and there's my epsilon naught, right?
Where'd you get the 4?
That's the area.
The surface area of the sphere. If you integrate over dA, you're going to get 4 pi divided times r squared, the radius of my sphere. And my sphere goes out here of radius r. That is, if you want me to show you the calculus, I can show you the calculus, and you can find the surface area of a sphere. I'm pretty sure you did this, and at least in calculus 3.
Probably.
They're called integrals by revolution is one thing. You have this function and you revolve it around an axis. You have to calculate the volume or the surface area that's produced by that revolution. Yeah. Okay. All right, so we got this one. I have a hollow copper sphere with total charge Q. A point charge of plus Q sits outside again. I have a charge of minus Q that is in the hole but shifted to the right a bit. What does the electric field look like in the hole region? Simple Coulomb field, straight away. Straight away from Q, right up to the wall. It says be complicated, it's hard to compute.
So I would say because plus Q prime is not centered, since it's not symmetric, we can't use Gauss's law.
B.
So I'd say B.
I mean, can't you just
I wouldn't.
draw
I mean,
the
it's
Gaussian
just
surface that's
more.
around?
It's more difficult.
Really small.
Can you just draw a symmetrical sphere around a point Q?
Yes,
can't-
you could.
So that's A.
Up until a certain
Hey.
point. Once that radius gets bigger and it starts including your copper sphere.
Yeah, but you only need it at one spot, right? It's just you need one.
Unless you want
Gaussian
on the other
surface.
side equal to the plus Q prime. I feel like up to a certain point it's simple, and then after a certain point it gets more complicated. So
I would say if I redraw my picture here, right? If this is my small cavity and my Q prime is out here, and say that's the center, I think I could figure out the electric field in that region pretty easily using Gauss's law. But once I exceed that and my sphere goes out farther, I'm including more charge out here that's very difficult to compute how much charge I've enclosed, right? So if I enclose out this, I mean, now the system is not symmetrical. So I could do it in a small region around Q, but I couldn't tell you because it asks for the electric field. What's the electric field look like in the whole region, right? And so I could do it in a radius about that big around there. I think I'd be very confident it would act like a standard spherical charge. But once I got out of that, it wouldn't do that. Okay.
Yeah, I read the question differently. If it said the whole hole, I would have said B. But I think of that as one.
What does it look like? It says, what does it look like in the hole? Yeah, I guess I could see your.
Yeah.
I could see your answer too. Okay.